Hey YouTube, Scout Off-Road, how you doing today? Well, after several days and many hours of beating on the Wrangler, or on the TJ, I'm heading over to Matt's house right now, and we are going to work on the Gladiator and get that ready for Moab. So, sounds like we're putting control arm skids and shock skids on by Rock Hard. So, follow along, like, subscribe. Let's get this done. Okay, you're worried about the red on your control arm skids not matching the red on your differential skid. What about your tow hook? Come on now. This does not match at all. So we probably ought to take that off.
I don't know what they were thinking on that.
And put that on my Jeep. And we'll put my black one on this, so it'll blend in with the black bumper.
Yep, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for you.
Going on there, there we go. Seems like it should be more than that.
Well, weren't these the ones that were like
holy crap,
160 and then 70
so many degrees
further?
Yeah. That was what Terraflex was putting on theirs. I'm gonna have to get that. That sucker's torqued pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's 68.5 degrees past 100 pounds of torque.
Maybe they just assume somebody doesn't have a 100, you know, like a
150 pound torque wrench.
100, yeah, or 175 or whatever it is. Oh, I almost scratched my skid plate.
Oh heck.
That's not what I want to do.
How about your I'm cooler than you?
Yeah, I'd have to take a wheel off to do that.
Yeah, it's much easier to fight with it for an hour instead of the...
I ain't gonna fight with it for an hour. I'm gonna spin around and
kick it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this is where foot pounds comes from.
Oh my God!
Oh, you got her.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we had that over torqued. Because there ain't no way that needs to be that tight.
Maybe you need to eat more spinach.
You could do the other side.
I eat far less spinach than you.
I doubt that.
That's true. Sherrod has put quite a bit of spinach in me.
We got that thing so tight. That control arm. Oh, I guess it will move around a little bit. I figured it would stay in place.
That's right.
It's taking forever.
Was there supposed to be a washer on this?
Yeah. There ain't a washer on there? Awesome. Awesome. This is typical job. Typical job.
I'm gonna have to get you stickers for your toolbox. The I'm cooler than you wrench.
I can't imagine that control arm going anywhere, but it probably will. Feels really loose, that bolt does. So I think that control arm is actually going to stay in place for us.
You're probably gonna have to take the... Wow. I figured you'd have to take the shock off or something.
Yeah, somebody thought of that. I don't know. Somebody was thinking somewhere along the lines there. I don't know who, but
want to put the washer on it too?
For you, I'll do it.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
You might want to put this in.
I think that goes underneath.
Yep.
Look at that.
Don't get cocky. You will regret it.
I wonder if you're supposed to put the nut to the inside. Probably not, because that shock moves.
Yeah.
And the nut wasn't on the inside before.
Yeah. You always want your nuts on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Advertising.
Fingers off here. Hope that bracket's big, or hope that bolt's big enough. Ooh, that shock's got some. That shock's got some something going on. I don't know if it's like our, like ours, where it's gonna shoot down.
I hope not. I was kind of thinking about that.
Yep, sure does.
There's enough of a lip on it.
Yeah,
though.
there's enough of lip on that plastic. Nah, that bolt ain't gonna line up. There ain't enough bolt there to get across there.
Nope. Well, when it crushes down, it will.
We can crush it down, but we'll have to go get it a bolt anyway.
Well, then put a punch in there so we don't lose the shock. Nope, it's yeah. These are kind of small, kind of like your oil pan.
Number 10. I told you 10. I don't know why.
Well,
Someday you'll listen to me.
one day,
One day.
not today.
Oh my gosh. I don't even have a 3/8 10. I have to go to a 1/4 inch and then it
Oh.
size up.
Poor guy. Oh, Matt, we're gonna have to take these off. These are scratched to crap, Matt.
The skid plates?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we did a lot of four-wheeling with it.
And four-wheeling, you mean by, like, moving the... Are you sure it's that one?
No. Yeah.
It's not these two?
Why would it be that high? If I look at it right side up.
Yeah, directions right side up usually help. It's not a Ford. We don't flip it over and read directions.
That's funny. Yeah, it's those two.
These two?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't scratch the skid plate.
Yeah, I hate to have it scratched up matching the rest of the skid plates.
I don't want to have to paint them all purple.
Weeple. Well, obviously we can get like the Moab stickers right here with the angry guy, the angry cat.
Yeah.
That'd actually be kind of funny.
Yes, it would. She'd like that. I got a cooling tool I could undo that with, but
No, hell. No, I think we're good. We'll just put bolts in and... And this is the Rancho one?
yes, Rancho front, RS 62 116. Dana 44, 12 bolt.
And see, Matt painted them to match, but you have red, orange, red, orange. Well, you don't really notice it, but when you're looking at it through the camera lens, it's noticeable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it just kind of squeezes right on there, don't it?
Yeah, there's just not a lot of... I'm trying to keep it up and off that pinion seal.
I know when it tightens, it's going to form around it,
Right.
but it's getting it to that position.
I mean, you run the... Are you able to get a bite on that?
Not yet.
You take the washer off and run it up some, then put the washer back on.
I have to take the washer off the other side and do it. And these were only 15 anyway.